Hey guys, welcome to Winebeast. My name's Adam and this is Jeremiah. And we just want to give you a little introduction to our channel.
So Adam and I work together at a company here in Toronto, Canada. And one thing we have a common love for is wine. And so we've got some great wine here that we've been sampling. And basically this show is going to be about talking about wine, what's going on with wine in the world, what are good wines at certain price points, yeah, and like what are some things that can go with wine, whether it's glassware, accessories.
Yeah, I think the idea is like we're two regular guys. We're not sommeliers, we're not experts. So we're gonna give you our honest, unfiltered opinions and, you know, just have a little banter back and forth. So what are we drinking tonight, Jer?
So we've got a G Marque, which is a Niagara on the Lake VQA. It's a 2016, just opened today. It had a little bit of time in the decanter. So we're gonna give this a shot, so cheers.
Cheers. Salud.
What are your thoughts?
I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, it's pretty standard, like Niagara Pinot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like a little bit of like kind of jammy berry, like
Yeah.
usually when people talk about Pinot, it's all the fruit. But I mean, to be honest with you, I'm still probably tasting a little bit of the Domino's pizza that we just had. So my palate's maybe not like a little
pepperoni wine.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. What do you think? It's pretty good.
It's got a little tartness to it. Definitely you get a lot of berry or like flowery kind of fragrance from it. I'm just looking at the bottle here. It's a collection of 100% VKA wine. So what I'm guessing is this is a mix.
Like a blend.
A blend.
Yeah.
It's not just coming from one grape source or one vineyard perhaps. It's coming from a few that they blended together to create this wine. It's fine. We actually had this at a work event. There was some leftover that they allowed us to take. So, is it a wine that I'd probably go out and buy for myself? Maybe not. I'm tend to lean more towards California wines or like Italian wines. But you know what? For a windy night in the city, it's not bad to have maybe have some steak or like a bit of a red meat with some potatoes or something like that. Like a bit of a hearty meal, I think would go well with this.
VQA kind of gets bad shake sometimes. Like Niagara, some people around here look down on. Again, like in favor of California wines, and yeah, I feel like there's some terrific stuff that comes from right in our backyard here in the Greater Toronto area. So
yeah, I think it's easy to hate on VQA wines, especially when you live in this region, because there is so much selection from around the world. But I would say out of the let's say 10, 20, 30 wines that you may sample from the Niagara region, you probably find 3 to 5 that are pretty solid that you can enjoy. That don't sacrifice the taste and the quality for the price point.
Cool. So what do you think? Should we develop like a rating system or something where you look at 3 out of 5? Like I always am blown away. When I was in the liquor store the other night, I'm like, why is wine rated on a 100-point scale when all I ever see is like 88 to 93, 94? So it's like they almost never rate anything 100. They never rate anything that's less, like they just don't review ones, I guess, that are less than like 85, 86. So really, that's like a 10-point scale. Like why are we bothering to rate these things like on a 100-point scale?
Yeah.
So,
well, if I was going to keep this simple and rate it out of 5, factoring in flavor, appearance, smell, and would I buy this kind of again wine? I'm probably going to give this like a 3.2 out of 5.
Cool. That's like pretty specific. The 0.2. How do you quantify the 0.2?
Well, I know what, like 3 out of 5. It's like it's obviously this isn't the best wine that you're going to get. And like I said, I like the California Cabs a little bit more, but it's not horrible. And if depending on your price point,
it's a little outside of type for you. What you're saying. Yeah.
Depending on your budget, what you like, what you've been exposed to, because that's the other thing. If you haven't been exposed to a ton of wines and you've only stuck with 1 or 2, then you know what, maybe this is going to be great for you. If you've had samplings of wine from Italy, Spain, France, the States, different parts of South America, then maybe this isn't fit for you. So that's why I say 3.2, because that's sort of my experience. But this could be a 4.1 for someone.
I think it's like a good weeknight wine is what I'm hearing, basically. Like, this is not like a special occasion wine. This is really like, again, sort of going back to why some people might hate on VQA or Niagara and stuff, is because those are people who, have a wider palate, where they have, like you said, they're tasting wines from all over the world, and this to them is just like, this is kind of basic, but I think this is like perfectly passable for like a weeknight. So that's a little taste of what we're going to do on the channel. I think the concept is really just, us discussing wine and talking about things, current events and stuff, really casual, like a wine mukbang almost. We call the show Winebeast because, there's this term in like streetwear, the hype beast, which I'm sure you guys all have heard before. A hype beast is someone who like just goes out and gets like all Supreme, all Gucci, whatever. And like, I think that wine has this kind of element as well, where there are people that are wine beasts and they're like attracted to certain brands and that kind of thing. And they're not necessarily judging wines on what they're about, like the taste wise. They're judging them on like provenance and this is from Bordeaux, so it's got to be good. So and also it just sounds fucking cool, Winebeast. So so again, it's a bit of a flavor of, because sometimes when people talk about wine and wine culture, it gets a little snobby, it gets a little highbrow. But really, the point of this is like, what, like Adam said, we're just average guys, like wine. Let's sample a bunch of different ones, rate them, and hopefully along the way, the people that watch our channel get to learn a little bit about these wines, maybe go choose them for themselves. And if you're not a big wine drinker but are interested in wine culture, then maybe this is an easy way for you to learn. And again, we're going to refer to other things, like other tools that are out there, like Vivino, and see, which is a wine rating app that you can download on your iPhone or Samsung, that rates wines and prices them and tells you where to get them. So we can give our opinion, we can tell you what Vivino is saying, and you can take that and make your own decision. So basically, going forward, it'd be awesome if you can like, subscribe, share, comment. If there's certain wines that you're interested in, that you've tried, that are your favorite wines, definitely post about that, and that might be one that we can grab and do an episode on. But definitely want to hear from you. So follow the channel, subscribe. There's going to be a lot of content coming, and a lot of interesting wines that we're going to be sampling here on Winebeast. All right, thanks guys.